Samsung Note 10 Plus. It used to be my phone. It used to be the phone that I had. Now, I don't have it no more. I tried to do a different video about 2 weeks ago, and my SD card got corrupted, and because I have a camera with a single SD card slot, there was no backup, and I couldn't really I couldn't recover any of the footage that I got. But this was my old phone. This was the size of my old phone. I don't have it no more. Now let me explain. This was my old phone. iPhone 8, regular size, 64 gigabytes. I loved it. It was perfect size, perfect phone back then for me. But then I started complaining a lot about it. I didn't like the size, the screen will dim. I just was finding every single thing to complain. Then I upgraded to the Samsung 10 Plus. It was a great phone. Loved it. Back then, this was the perfect phone for me because I only had a laptop and I was driving a lot to go to grad school, spending a lot of time in grad school. So this became my media consumption phone / navigation / music / sometimes I would do schoolwork on this phone. Graduated, I finished my grad school, and then this started to become a problem because now I had this thing. Now I had this phone in my pockets. That was just taking a lot of space. It was always bulking. It was just there. Then I sold my computer because I was done with grad school. I was done writing papers. I was just gonna work. At work, I had my own computer, so there was no need for me for a computer. Then I switched to this. I will talk about this later. And that's when it started clicking. Maybe I don't need an Android phone. Maybe this has run its course and it's time to come back home. And then I made a decision. Took me forever, but I made it. And this was my decision. From this to this to this. iPhone 13 mini. It is physically smaller than my old phone, about the same size of my former old phone, which I love, but the screen is way bigger. So these two were great. Now this is their new reigning king. I'm the first one to acknowledge that I hated on the notch so much. I really did, for years. One of the reasons I went to Android is because this design, I hated that. I did not like that at all. But it's here to stay. Honestly, it is. And it was time for me just to acknowledge that the Apple ecosystem, it's smooth. AirDropped, I missed it so much. It was probably the number one factor for me to come back. So the notch will be embraced, and welcome back home, Juan.